Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, October 7th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Welcome everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Oh, I forgot to turn the sound off. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Whew. I forgot to turn the sound off on my computer. So the commercial came on super loud. All right. Kind of looks dark on the screen. I don't know why. Let's see. I need a brighter light in here, I think. I don't know. I've got 3 lights on, but it's still kind of dark. I think because it gets dark earlier now, so I usually have the window shade open and it's got some sunlight coming in, but it's dark out. It is dark already and it's only 7 o'clock. Dang. All right, so I decided to take a break from like Christmas and fall cards and do a flower card today because I looked at the last chance list and this stamp set, well, the stamp set's staying, but the suite, the bundle, the paper, everything else is leaving, but they are keeping the stamp set, not the dies. Don't ask me why, because I always use the dies with the stamp set. So I'm keeping both. But this is one of my favorite stamp sets, and I'm not sure why they sometimes retire the dies and not the set. You know, it seems like they go together, so I'm not sure why they would do that. But anyway, if you like this stamp set and the paper and everything, it is on the last chance list, along with a whole bunch of other things and a lot of paper. So that yellow, kind of like daisy paper. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's yellow. That is going. That grayish, kind of grayish and black and white paper. I can't remember the names of them. That one's going. What's the other one? Oh, the happiness. The one that has the hydrangea and something else. That one's going. Along with that bundle and all that stuff too. I think the stamp set again is staying, but the dies are going. So a ton of stuff on there. So make sure you guys check out that last chance list because there was a lot of stuff on there that I was shocked to see. And don't forget, we do have the joining special still going on for the whole month. So a lot of you guys have taken advantage of that already, which I'm really excited about. And I've gotten quite a few new people that I haven't ever met before on here. So I'm not sure if they're just like viewers that don't ever say anything or I don't know how they found me, but I don't know, recognize the name. So thank you for everybody who has signed up and joined with the starter kit special going on right now. It's a killer deal. And even if you don't want to do it as a business or anything, it's a great way to get a discount. So I'm still crooked. Let's see if that fixes it. All right, let me say hello because we have a ton of people watching. Hey, Amy. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Marva. Hey, Jody. Hey, Tony. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Therese. Hey, Lou. Thank you. Hey, Mary. Hey, Regina. Hey, Myra. Hey, Karen. Oops, everybody just went flying. Hold on, let me back up. Can't find my place now. Where did I stop? There we are. Hey, Myra. Hey, Karen. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Marilyn. Marilyn, haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Mary. Hey, Carol. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Bina. Hey, Judith. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Julie. Hey, Marva. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Linda. Hey, Rita. Hey, Margaret. A lot of you are saying it's raining. We're supposed to get some rain tomorrow, but it has been absolutely gorgeous here the last several days. It's been just beautiful, beautiful weather. I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow and then be beautiful for a couple days, and then we're supposed to have like 5 days of rain. But other than that, it's been pretty nice. Hey, Paula. Hey, Terry. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Loanne. Hey, Trina. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Julia. All right, I'm going to stop there. I know I don't like it getting dark early either. Gosh, we have a lot of people on here. Hey, Gloria and Sherry. Gosh, I hate to miss anybody, but there's so many people on now. Almost 100. So don't forget to always like the channel. Do the thumbs up for me. And if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And hit that bell so you get a notification when I go live. So this is what we're making today, which is hard to see how beautiful it really is. And you know what? I just realized I didn't put shimmer. Let me spray it. Put some shimmer on there. Now I got it all over myself. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I got it all over the box too. Isn't that gorgeous? It's hard to see it in the picture, just doesn't really do it. But you can see how it's got, I put 4 different colors. Actually, well, it's got pink, purple, and blue all together on there. I think, can you guys see it, or I have it too far? Here we go. All right, there. There you go. Okay. See how pretty it is? Oh, I just love it. So I was messing around, and then when I color something, I usually do it on scrap paper first to practice and see how it comes out. So this is my practice, and I just wanted to practice the flowers, and I really liked that. I did right there mess up. I started to use what color was that? Blackberry Bliss, I think, right there, and I didn't like that, so I didn't use that on the rest of it. I already went ahead and popped these out. I stamped them ahead of time and popped them out because they're just a little bit wider, I think, than the my little mini die cutting machine that I have in this room. This is my office that I do the videos in instead of my stamping room, so I only have the little one in here. But I went ahead and stamped it ahead of time in the black. And so we're using the Mixed Florals right here, this one, and the die that goes with it. And then we're also using this one, which comes with that advent calendar. I love these words in here. And I was going to use the big thanks, but I didn't really want to cover the flowers too much. So I used the birthday wishes, and I cut it like right in half, kind of diagonally right there. So it is actually one straight line, and I cut it in 2 pieces. So it has like that. So that's what I did with that. And I was going to put it in one of the dies, in these dies, but then I needed a skinny one, and it was too fat. So, but that advent calendar is so pretty. I can't really decide what stamp set to use with the paper because I wanted some like floral to go with the paper, but you know what would go good is that daisy set we used to have. But we don't have it anymore. All right, I got a ton of Happy Mail. So let me show you all these. All right. First one is from Tracy O'Connell. And this, wait till you see this card. This is amazing. I opened it up and I was like, man, this is a fat card. Look at that. Wait till you see the inside. It is so pretty. Ta-da! Isn't that just the cutest thing? I love it. I don't know how she did it with the this part, because it's all one piece. So this is there any piece glued together? I don't think so. Oh no, this piece is glued together. Okay, so this is one piece from here to here, and then this is a separate piece. But I just thought that was so cute. I love it. And this, see how she's got these on a little pop-up thing? I love it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to make that card. So that's from Tracy O'Connell, and that's for the birthday card contest. You guys still have over a week. I've got my birthday, well, you've got 10 days to get it because my birthday's the 18th. This one's from Tony. She sent a cute one with the hot air balloons. Love it. And then I got one from Lisa Vashaw. It's Vashaw. I always say that wrong. Lisa Vashaw. She said vash like cash, I think is what she said. Love this one. Isn't that pretty? I always forget about this stamp set. I need to start using that again. So love that one. Then I got one from Dina or Deanna. No, Dina Osterid. Oh, this one's just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. Love it. Gorgeous colors. So pretty. Love it. That is beautiful. And then I got one from Michelle Roulard. And this one is cute with that jar. I just got this stamp set too. I haven't used it yet. So I'm going to do this, one of these cards with the jar soon. Love that. This is from Tawana Bigford. She sent me a beautiful card. And it is easel. Oops. So this is the easel card like that. So it's flat here and then it pops up. So this is the inside. And then it pops up like that. Isn't that cute? Love it. I love easel cards. I don't know why I don't make them more. So that was Tawana. Next one is Jennifer Roshto. And this one's beautiful. Love that. So it's all popped up. I don't know if you could see that. It's popped up each layer. So she cut that out with the, I think, deckled rectangles. Beautiful. Thank you for that one. And then this one is from Marie McMillian. And this one is a pop-up card. Very cute. Love it. Love it. And one more. This is my colors here. Love this paper. All right, so that's folded up, but then it pops up into this. Isn't that beautiful? This is from Loretta Pearson. Love it. So it's a pop-up card. When I first saw it, I was like, that's interesting. And then I opened it and I was like, oh, love it. Love it. So pretty. All my favorite colors. This paper is like exactly my favorite colors. And that's exactly what I used on this card too. Same exact colors. So love that one, Loretta. So thank you, thank you, thank you for all those cards. I've got such a huge stack. I also got another present in the mail. This is from Vicki Kemp. So Vicki sent me some joke books. So there are some really funny jokes in these books too. I've been flipping through it a little bit. And there's some very dirty ones. So I should really like pick through and find a few that are not dirty. So I got one of those out of there tonight. But really cute, funny jokes in there. All right, don't forget the card kit for this time up until, let me see, the middle of the month. So one more week we've got for these cards for the card kit. This is like the easiest card ever. Love this card. All right, so let's get started. Let me see. Oh, Twyla's on here. Twyla, I haven't seen you in forever. Claudia's on here too. Oh my gosh. Twyla, I missed you. I know you got to strike again. I have like 3 cards for Canada sitting on my kitchen counter waiting to go. Oh my gosh, you are so sweet. I have like 3 cards for Canada waiting to go in the mail as soon as the strike is over. So, you guys have more mail strikes than anybody I've ever seen in my life. Thankfully, we don't ever have that in the United States. I hope we never do, but I'm so glad you're back. All right, so, oh, birthday. Oh, Julia, your birthday is the 18th too. Well, happy birthday early. All right, so first thing you need is, we're only making 1 card today. Highland Heather for your base, 5.5 by 8.5. Inside is 5 1/4 by 4. You need these 2 pieces, and this is the same piece of designer paper. So I cut it at 4 by 5 1/4 and then cut it in half. So we're going to have one side going up and one side going down. So, but it's the same piece. So those two pieces, and then a strip of white, 1/2 inch strip. So this is just leftover scrap from cutting my white paper. And then that's for the words. And then this piece is for the inside of the card. It's going to go down at the bottom. So that's all you need. So not too much stuff today. So basically this card is just coloring, and it's pretty easy. I would maybe practice coloring first. And I'm not by any stretch of the imagination like a great colorer. Coloring person, colorist. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. They went back to work and didn't have to, so it's like a continuation. Oh, the strike. Wow. Oh, Maryland. You know, we have some issues with the mail here. I mean, it's like slow as all get out, but and I have a really good mailman, but there's some really pitiful ones in our area because I know I just leave everything in the mailbox, because if I take it to the post office, then sometimes it gets lost. But usually if the mailman picks it up, it always gets there. So he's very, very nice. And I should give him like a little treat or something, because my mailbox is always full when he comes to bring the mail. There's always tons of stuff in there. Okay. Oh, are you guys related, Patricia and Julia? That's so funny. All right, so what we're going to do, this piece, all you have to do is put this on it. So we'll glue that in a minute. What we're going to do is color. So, like I said, I already stamped this in the Memento black pad that I made into from the white pad. So I took this white craft pad, filled it with Memento black ink, and that's what I used to stamp my flowers on a scrap paper. And then I just cut them out. So that saves us a step right there. But I am going to stamp the words in just a minute. But what we're going to do is color. So we want that to dry, because I don't know if you guys know this, but these dry lighter than when you colored them. So we're going to start with the lightest color. So when you're coloring this and you're thinking, oh, I don't think I like that, it's too dark, just wait like 10 minutes and it'll usually dry. So we're going to start with the very lightest bubble bath. And I'm just going to color basically the whole flower in the bubble bath, but I'm just kind of scribbling it. And so there's that. And then I'm going to go to the next bubble bath, which is dark bubble bath. And I'm going to color just kind of a little bit more around the edges. Kind of like that. No, like, rhyme or reason, really. I'm going to take the pool party. This is light pool party, because I wanted this to be all 3 colors, and I wanted the lighter ones at the top. So I'm going to take the pool party and just kind of go over that just at the top and kind of mix those up a little bit. So right now you're thinking, I don't know if I like that or not. I'm going to go back over with the pink too. And then I'm going to take light Highland Heather and go. Now see how, look at the difference. This is what it starts out as, and then it ends up purple. Because when I first put this down, I'm like, oh, gee, that is really pink. But it'll dry so much different. So I need my glasses on. Okay. Oh, Tony, you know what? She said she had mail in her mailbox to go out with flag up, and she walked right past. Your mailman's on foot? Ours drives up to your house, and we have the mailbox out front with the flag up. Okay, so this one, I'm just going to kind of put like that. All right, and then I've got, we're done with that one. I've got two of the same color, I think. Dark Highland Heather, dark. Yeah, okay. We just need one. I don't know why I have two of them. All right, and then the darkest color, I'm going to come back over here. Now, see, this one really is purpley. But see how the first one's turning purple, how it was so pink? But now it's turning more purple. Try not to go out of your lines. We're going to go back over this with the pinks and the blues again, too. All right, so there's that. Let me see. I think that's probably good. Maybe just a teeny bit more purple. Okay, now I'm going to go back over with the lighter colors. This blue one is for the little flowers. All right, so let's do some more blue. So that's dried, so I'm going to add more blue. But I want to make sure I get some of that pink in here too to show. Okay. And then I'm going to take my light bubble bath and put some more of that at the top. This is the light one, yep. And I do have my color lifter just in case I mess up. I think I need more blue. All right, and then I've got my dark bubble bath. So we're just going to go back over some of this. So I'm just mixing these colors up, but it comes out like so pretty. This one needs more blue. Love it. I think I need just a teeny bit more of the purple. Okay. So then just kind of let it dry for a minute, and you can kind of go back and add more if you want to. All right, for these little flowers, I used the Balmy Blue, and I used the dark bubble bath. So I did all of them. I think I did light bubble bath. Let me see. Yeah, I did light. So I colored all of them pink. And then I went over it with light Balmy Blue. So that was light bubble bath. This is light Balmy Blue. And when you mix them, it makes purple. So I'm kind of just getting a little bit of both. So you'll have some pink, some blue, some. So then you kind of get a mix. So it's got the pink and the blue and purple. All right, then for, let me see, a little bit more blue. For the leaves, I did Lost Lagoon, Pool Party. So this, let me go back over this. So this was light and dark Pool Party, light and dark Highland Heather, and light Pool Party. And then that was for these big ones. And then for the little ones, I used the light Balmy Blue and the light Bubble Bath. So we're pretty much done with those. Now we're going to come in with these. So I have light and dark Lost Lagoon. I have dark Pool Party. And I have light Pretty Peacock. So we've got these 4 colors. So I'm going to start with the dark pool party. And thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Gloria. You guys are still talking about mail. I know. And postage is so expensive. It's like almost 80 cents to mail a card. All right, so I'm going to take this. This is a dark pool party, and I'm just going to go over. Actually, did I use the light part? I think I did use light pool party first. I forgot. I just did this yesterday. Now I don't remember. Yeah, I did. Okay, so we did the whole thing in light pool party. And not all of it, but just kind of scribble it in there. So the lightest color, I always just kind of scribble. Because you're going to go over it probably. All right, so that was light pool party, and this is dark pool party. So we're just going to color that. So you can hardly see the light, but it's there. This is easier to color when you still have it on a big sheet, because once you cut it out, it is harder to color because you don't really have as much to grip as far as paper. Oops, I just went out of the lines right there. But these blends really make it so easy to color. It's almost like impossible to mess it up. I'm going to do light Lost Lagoon. So I'm just kind of going to go down the center with that a little bit. Because if you mess up, just get your color lifter. And this is a stem. I'm going to do the stems in the, this is the light, this is light Lost Lagoon. And I'm using the fat tip, but when I do this in class, I usually give them the skinny tip because they ruin my Stampin' blends all the time. I pulled out like 4 and 3 of them were totally smushed. Okay. See how fast that dries? Okay. And then we're going to take the dark, this is dark Lost Lagoon, and just add a little bit more. And I'm going to go over it with the light color again, just to blend it all. But I like to just get all those colors in there. And I think, did I even use, I don't think I used the peacock, because that's really dark. Let me see. Yeah, that's really, well, we'll use a little bit. All right, I'm going to go back over with the pool party again. So we're going to kind of blend it all back in. But you can still see all the different colors in there. And even if you go out of the lines, you really can't tell because it kind of all looks like leaves everywhere. And when it dries, you really can see it. Okay. I just finished watching this show called We Are Liars. Or we are, yeah, we are. I think that's what it was called, We Are Liars. It was on, I think it was on Amazon. It was really good. Okay, so I think I'm done coloring that. Now just kind of look at it, and I see, like when I cut this out, it's got a little bit too much white. So I'm just going to trim that down a little bit right there. So if you cut it and it's a little bit off, you can just trim it. Because I like a little bit of white showing, but you can see I did this a little bit crooked. So that's better. Okay. So we'll just let it dry for just a sec. I think I want to go over just a little bit with the light pool party. Just to blend it a little bit more. And maybe put a little teeny bit more blue in here. Okay. All right, now I'm done. So there we go. Now we got to stamp the words. So we're going to do the words on this little strip here in Pretty Peacock. Oh, Twyla, is it your birthday? I saw it. My honey. Oh, your honey will be giving this to me for my birthday on the 15th. Oh, well, happy birthday, Twyla. You're only 2 years older than me because I'm going to be the big one, 6-0 this year. All right, so we're going to have this on here, hopefully right in the middle. There we go. Perfect. So this was Pretty Peacock. And now I'm going to try and cut it. I tried to do it straight, but you kind of got to go diagonal in there to get that. And then we're just going to go diagonal here, like that. And then you can't tell it was two separate words. And then we're going to dip it. Something happened to my ink pad. It's like hard as a rock. It still works, but it's like, I don't know, it's just hard. And so I spent the day with my mother today. She wanted to try and get another set of dentures. So she made an appointment with this affordable dentures. I think they have them all over the country. But she got her original dentures when she was 24 years old. So that's been 60 years ago. And she doesn't have any bone left in her gums. So I just smeared that a little bit. So we kind of knew that, and that's why she hasn't gotten any, but now her insurance covers dentures, so it's free to get them. But the guy was like, the dentist said, you know, they'll be okay to, like, if she wants to go out or something, but for eating, it's probably not going to really, they're probably going to have a hard time staying in because there's just nothing for them to grip on. And she doesn't have enough bone left to do, what do you call them? Implants. So he said just use lots and lots of adhesive. I'm like, okay. Because she pretty much, everything she eats, she gums it. So she has to eat pretty soft food. All right, so this is going to go down here on the right side. And then we're going to put this one down the left side. And there you go. And they'll match up perfectly. And this one goes inside. So we did that. And, you know, she's in a wheelchair, so I have to, like, you know, carry the wheelchair, put it in the car, get her in and out and all that stuff. So we're going into the dental office. And, you know, I'm, like, struggling because I'm trying to carry all this stuff. Both of us had purses, and she had this bag of stuff she always takes with her whenever she goes somewhere. And then this paperwork and everything. So I'm trying to carry all that and pull her in a wheelchair. And there's this big hump at the door. So I've got the door open, like with my butt, and I'm trying to back in, and not one single person in the whole waiting area like moves a muscle. They're all just sitting there staring at us. And I was so mad because I'm like, I can't believe not one person would jump up and say, "Oh, let me get that for you," you know. And it was all men sitting there, not one single one. And so she said, when we get in there, we look around and she goes, "Wow, no gentleman left in this, this world," or something like that. I had worked up a sweat and it was so hot in there. I was about to die. And so then we ended up, her appointment was 10:30. We got there at 10 o'clock because I wanted to make sure we were really early. We had to fill out all this paperwork. We didn't get called to the back until 11, like 10 after 11. I'm like, this is crazy. All right, and we'll stick this on right in the middle. And I kind of want to cover that seam right there at the top. So I'm going to put it like that. All right, and then the happy birthday, I'm going to put like right here. So the left part will be over the raised part. So I just need a dimensional on the right side. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this side. And then, so right before we have to go to the back, she goes, "I got to go to the bathroom." I said, "Okay." So I have to go in with her. And the toilet seat was about one screw from falling off. Like it was just totally moving. And she sat down, almost slipped right off the toilet seat. And I was like, I said, "That's all we need for you to fall." All right, I'm just going to put one right in the middle of this one. And then I said, "Well, where do you want to go for lunch?" And she says, Taco Bell was next door. She goes, "Let's go to Taco Bell." And I said, "You couldn't pay me $1 million to eat at Taco Bell." And she goes, "Why not?" I said, "Because every time I used to eat at Taco Bell, I'd be sick to my stomach for days." And I said, "It's like your gut just feels it." You know how they really call it Taco Bell Taco Hell because it's so horrible. I don't know how anybody can eat that. Ugh. All right, we're going to put, so we ended up, she wanted Mexican food, and it's National Taco Day, so we did go to a nice Mexican restaurant. All right, I'm going to put some silver ones on here. So I'm going to do a silver one there. So we'll do a big one and a couple little ones. So we had a nice little lunch. All right, so there's my gems. And these are the, oh gosh, what are they called? I think like metallic faceted gems or something like that. I don't have the piece that goes with it. And then we're going to put a bow. So this is how I measure my bows. So I make a fake one like this and say, okay, that's about enough for one. And then double it. And then cut it in half. So we've got enough for 2 bows. And I like to try and keep them curly, so I try not to touch it too much and keep the ends curly. So then we're going to put that right there with a glue dot. Oh, Tony likes Taco Bell. Ugh. Yeah, it used to be called Toxical. You know, ever since I saw how they make the taco meat and the beans and everything, like every single thing at Taco Bell comes in these big giant frozen bags of like pellets. And they put it in boiling water. So the meat, the beans, everything, they come in little big bags of pellets and they put it in boiling water. And then it's like dehydrated meat and beans and everything else. And I was like, ugh. But I don't know. Every time I ate there, my stomach hurt. So I just can't do it anymore. I don't eat hardly any fast food, though, except I like Chipotle and Panera. Some of those, but that's it. All right, so there you go. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. I love Mexican food. Love Mexican. I got chori. No, what did I get? Arroz con pollo. That was so good. That's just chicken and rice and some peppers and onions. That was so good. I know. Don't you like the blue and the pink and the purple all together? I think it's so pretty, and it just kind of brings out all the colors in that, because if you look, there's no pink, but it's got really light purple to dark purple, and then it's got the blue there. And I just think it brings out all the colors in the paper. So I love it. Yeah, we have a lot of Mexican restaurants here. The sentiment is from that brand new set from the Advent calendar. Yeah, I like Chinese food too, but we don't have a lot of good Chinese food restaurants here. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to do thumbs up and do the like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. And then we have a joke. So I'm going to get my joke book out, and I marked one that is G-rated. Uh-oh, this is not the right one. This one. So this says jokes grandma shouldn't hear, but this one was okay. All right, I'm going to read it to you. Hey, Mel. How are you? I'm just reading the comments real quick. That's so funny. Okay. All right. A little old lady was sitting on a park bench in the Villages. This joke reminds me of me. Florida. Everybody knows what the Villages are, right? It's a Florida adult community. A man walked over and sits down on the other end of the bench. After a few moments, the woman asks, "Are you a stranger here?" He replies, "I used to live here years ago." "So where were you all these years?" He says, "In prison." And she says, "Well, why did they put you in prison?" And he looked at her and said, "I killed my wife." And she said, "Oh, so you're single?" I thought that was cute. I tell you, sometimes being single is tough. I've been single 14 years now, and I swear it doesn't seem like that long, but when you get desperate, man, it's like, as long as they're a walking man, almost. I thought that was cute. All right, it's time for card giveaway. So I've got some Christmas cards today. Well, 3 are Christmas cards. This one hasn't been claimed yet. So, Lori, if you're watching, that's yours. And then I've got these Christmas cards. I went through a lot of I have so many cards. Like, I literally probably have 1,000 cards in my house. So I'm trying to clean out some of my older ones. So these are some of the older ones. All right. Yeah, Jalen, I know. I'm kind of getting to that point. You know, I've gotten used to being single so long, but every once in a while, you know, you kind of, I want to go retire at the Villages, but Florida's just so hot. I want to go like Diana Egan. You get that one. I kind of want to go to South Carolina. Like, I think there's a place kind of like the Villages in South Carolina, in Beaufort. Debbie Davis. Next one. Yeah, I'm scared. You remember the snowman? Yeah, that was from a long time ago. Virginia Christensen. All right, you guys. Are any of you guys on here tonight that won? I think Diana might be on here. Or Kat. All right, so there you go. That was a quickie tonight. Oh, Carolyn, you just got on here. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video of these gorgeous flowers. And don't forget, if you don't have this set and you want to get it, It is on the last chance list right now. Well, not the set, but the bundle. And the suite and the paper is going. And there's a lot of designer paper that is retiring. So make sure you go check that out. And don't forget, if you order more than $100, you'll get the card kit for free. And I'm going to send out the directions to the last card kit right after this video because I forgot. Oh, and also, wait a minute. I forgot about addresses. So here's my email, stampgirl2@cox.net. So if you won and you need to send me your address, that's my email. And then here's my address for the card contest, birthday card contest. And then here's all the addresses for people that need cards and prayers. Oh, Bill wasn't on here tonight, was he? Oh, Jalen, I know. I was gone all day. I just got home like about 3 o'clock. I was gone all day with my mother. I haven't had time to check my email. And Diane, I think, is on here, but she just watches without checking in. So she doesn't comment. But she says she's still watching. I think she got tired of typing. I don't know. Jalen. Jalen says you're thinking of quickies, Lisa. Just quickie videos, not anything else. Oh, Tony, you won't be here Saturday? Okay. I might be on here Thursday. So tomorrow, if it's raining, it's supposed to rain, then I probably will be stamping. So I might be on here Thursday night. So I'm going to try. I am going to try to make something for Thursday. I'm not promising, but just wait and see. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your week, and hopefully I will see you on Thursday. So just check. If I'm not here, don't get too disappointed, but I will try. Used to own a Taco Time. Did not like it. Oh, I never heard of Taco Time. You know what I like is Baja Fresh, but we don't have them here. I've been to Baja Fresh over on the West Coast several times, and I love it. And Cafe Rio, those are really good, like fresh places, but we don't have any of those here. We have Chipotle, that's about it, and then regular Mexican restaurants. All right, you guys, have a great night, and I'll